Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. Yeah, I'm definitely, obviously I'm just carrying on exactly where I left off. I'm not getting scratched back here. Our protector, Lord Gortash. Poster names Gortash the city's savior, a devoted patriot of Baldur's Gate and a friend to the fearful and downtrodden. Post House Pigeon Poster. Are you a kindly bird breeder with love of letters? Or perhaps you live near a park of easily snatchable pigeons? Either way, we at Sword Coast Couriers to Send and to Serve are offering double price for any half-able pigeons you can find. Contact Postmaster Arkwright for more information. Notes: pigeons preferred, but canaries, finches, parrots or any other household birds are also accepted. Athletic chickens are negotiable. Athletic chicken. Let's go check what's happening over here.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
No priest.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Possibly. Let's check what the priests have to say.
We would never hurt him.
Before we check what the priests have to say, let's just check. Oh, Spirit of the Amulet. Hold on. Okay, we spoke to a pigeon in the pigeon coop. He claims our carrier pigeons have been intercepted. Other carrier pigeons have been intercepted by an unknown enemy to the west of the post house. He warned us, beware the signs of the fearless wings. Featherless, not fearless. We reached the open hand temple. We should look for the spirit's granddaughter, Shira Clarven. Yes, let me just get the amulet. Alright, this one. Let's just get the amulet.
Let's have a look.
Also, what's through this? No, not this one. This one. Yes, sentient amulet. Pick up. Just the mirror. Okay, well, let's immediately go back out.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt
Autumn Crocus. Autumn Crocus. Okay, Bramble.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Logan is dead. Murdered.
Oh. What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
What? Hold on, Black.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
Brother Bill.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet.
Now.
Sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Lorgan had been pickier, he might still be alive. Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does
Ilmater.
Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists?
Oi, oi, oi.
I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill.
Do
You
tell
seem a kind
about that.
soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Nice. My god, I'm not using any of those.
Why not?
New Blasphemy, Bloodletting and Sanguine Arcana. Penned on official House of the Broken God parchment by the revered mistress of the house, Lashbearer Katrine. Be on your guard, Mind Faithful. For speculation and heretical wandering has spread amongst the broken flock in recent times. If you are offered blood transference, report it to your temple's rector immediately. It shall not heal you, it shall not deliver you. To suffer truly in the name of our Lord on the rack, your own blood must endure. What? Potion of healing, don't need that. The suffering masses. What the hell is that? To salve a scar or stitch a broken stem of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul, for the malay of suffering that sits betwixt one's ear and one's heart, that is harder one to apply. Be faithful tormented must practice listening most intently, in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from our stuttering mouths is self-soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fetid silence and when to speak them, but most of all, when to let tranquil reflection be. Okay. What the hell is that, Valeria?
The evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details.
No, if not us.
Soups of the Realms by Brother Tonic. Selection of soups that have been outlined in the sticky, often splattered pages of this missive. Dip in soup. Sometimes you got nice bread and nothing better than a dipped bread. Mash up healthy chunks of tomatoes nice and pulpy in a pot, getting rid of the skins if you can be bothered. Cut half an onion, slap a couple garlic cloves in your palm. Grab a couple herbs if you got them, dried will do. Cut a small chunk of lard or other fat. Crack some salt and pepper. Add to the tomatoes. Heat your pot for half an hour or so until thick and dippable. Pick up your chunks of onion, lovely snack, and garlic, smelly snack, and taste for seasoning. Taste for pleasure with some nice bread, a hunk of cheese, or just a scoop with your hands if that's all you got. Potato chowder. Look, if all you got is potatoes, you've got to make a potato soup. This is chowder, makes it not horrid. Put your lard in the pot, a chunky one mind. When it stops being lard and starts being hot lard, add any good smelling veggies, leeks, garlics, onions, that you've chopped all thin. Please salt this so it doesn't taste of nothing. When it is soft and good smelling, chunk in any flour you've got and stir the mixture so it don't burn. Note for me, it's very important to not burn it, emphasize. Please do not let it burn, that'd be rubbish. If you're fancy and that was 2.5. If you're fancy and have wine or have a generously stocked temple wine cellar nearby, add a bit of it now and cook it off. When it's gone, add some veg potatoes and a lot more liquid, not wine this time or you'll have a headache the next morning. Cook it for half an hour or so till the potatoes are nice and tender and mash some of them up in the liquid. If you got any cow products, cheese, milk and the like, add them for extra delicious results.
All the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder.
Details.
Low, a most joyous sensation. Oh, look at that! For the eyes of Father Stormal of the Open Hand Temple only. Field report. Benton the Devout, Marpenot 12, 1368 DR. Today, a rough-shod group of adventuring swords happened upon my little patch of Firevine bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of a shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me? Arch-suffer. After I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics, this group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings to join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form. What exquisite holy suffering. Look at... Also, if we can go... Oh my god, it does seem like we can go down there. I'm without words. I'm literally speechless. Bro. Look at this. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome when we go there. We can go through this door apparently. Okay, let's check what's happening over here first. Valeria.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself.
What the hell?
You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
What the heck?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite a disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
You doubt her verdict? I will investigate. See where the true blame falls. I mean, he was, we know what? Paladin.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Sure. Where can I find the investigator?
Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Can you tell me where to find Shira Clarvin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year.
Oh, damn.
Mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Thanks.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Oh, don't worry. I'm Investigator Supreme. Oh my god, I keep getting... I'm never using any of those.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Order of Ilmatari Service. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. Cool. Combat manual. Many would ask how the Open Hand Temple should respond to acts of violence against our persons. Well, it is a most sticky conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering God, that of curative miracles. As long as you can salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach. For we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there's always nearby Flaming Fist to handle that sort of distasteful thing. Hopefully. Colfax Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. An Ilmatari bookmark in this uncharmingly alliterative tome brings attention to one particular page. The Holy Fund, the most mind-bannered mastodon. It is rare to find this, dear reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holy Fund. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is its bone, its leathery hide. On the topic of the wrinkled skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic, so mayhaps this skin will tighten when the Holy Fund enlarges in celestial size? This but an errant wandering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holy Fund averts its wands from mortal vice at all costs, and has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I could not bring myself to quash these imaginings of our realm, and only hope we one day rise to these creatures' conception of our kind. What the hell is with these people? How do they write? Credo, the rack-stricken Lord. Lord on the rack, weep for us, for we are weak and you endure. Let your heavy tears fall, and let us wince on the salt as we sup. Shoulder our pain, we beg you, as we salve others gathered near. Cry agony, and we shall give your words to souls that need them most. Sarevok Anchev, A Study in Suffering. A transcript of a sermon given in Baldur's Gate in 1368 DR. That's the same date as the other one. Baal can teach us about suffering. Please hold in your grasp, patient flock. I assure you, there's a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you've heard that the gathering rumors about the recently disposed Grand Duke-elect Sarevok Anchev. They are true. He engineered the sickness within our nation's iron, he slaughtered Duke Eltan, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Am into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one of those, for one whose name you should know with fear, but nary speak. Baal, a murder most complete. This is why our work is important, you noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can, for if we do not, the Lord on the rack's enemies will press upon it and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the road on our backs must bear. Okay, that's a lot of reading still to do. On matter of soups and starvation. Okay. I implore you, Rector Yanis, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple's most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. My precious baby loved the aptly named meat slop you last served, even if other ungrateful souls were turned up their noses. I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in his name for so long. Yours faithfully, Fortuno Dibs. Baldur's Mouth 1492 DR, issue 80. Calls to ban refugee help in Rivington. The refugee allegedly slaughters benevolent Father Lorgan. Investigator Valeria to investigate. Armies of Absolute massing around Moonrise Towers. Paywald Circus appears in middle of Rivington. Shunning, upper city closed off, not a good look. The feast recruits. Only you can protect Baldur's Gate. Cool. Behold protection's future, the Steel Watch. The age of the Steel Watch approaches. The immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery will pass law without fault and without hesitation. Why must we risk the lives of those brave enough to accept the mantle of city guard in the fray with common thugs? Moreover, why must we risk the liberty of citizens at the mercy of the vice and caprice of others who take this mantle for ill? Worry no longer, as the Steel Watch automatons take the streets. Yeah, everything will go great with that one. The Triad for Children. This light read for younger worshippers open up on following adage. I don't know. On the first day, Tyr saw the world's injustice, though his eyes were blind. On second day, Torm was slain and returned to serve the truth. On third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come. Okay. Anything in the pool? Nope. Fine. Nothing over here. Let's go to the kitchen. Before we go to the kitchen, what's on this plaque? Probably like some kind of office or something.
Infirmary.
Nope.
Justice endures, even in suffering.
Let's get in. Speak with Sister Rose the Penitent.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Father Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
Okay. Who do you think killed Father Lorgan?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone.
I mean, we found hand.
I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
I need more.
Please, leave me be.
Nope.
I've got an awful lot to get done.
Okay. No, not chandelier. Father Lorgan. Chest key. I mean, it doesn't say that it's stealing, you know. Plus, he's dead already. An end to suffering. A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In blooded mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring the soul afore your tear. Scorched eyes, Lord, blink, let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled, and I deliver this body from that which ailed it. I rendered its soul unto your care. Encyclopedia Apotheca by Sandre Tolliar. One particular page corner in this curative tome is more dog-eared than the rest. Arcane paralysis, common sources. Oh wait! Sucking on fizzled Peace Tree Blossom, deep monastic meditation, curious minlocks, misk poisons, Carabasan's gift, chul extract, etc. Incurious minlocks, curative solutions, healing abjuration, less restoration, etc. Restorative elixirs, general antidotes, remedial potions, etc. Somebody was looking into those. I mean, it could be that it was her. Okay, first let's check the kitchen.
Kitchen?
Yeah.
Visitors kindly keep to common areas.
Everything's
Food will be
soup.
served at meal times.
Brother?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Where are the bodies?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Already did. I need to have more
Look,
questions.
I need to
Oh,
finish
come
up here.
on.
Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
So, is this where he died? Okay, this goes down. We will definitely check that. First, let's check the balcony. Okay, this goes down. We will not go there yet. Balsam. Light up the campfire. I will just go check out this pouch, not patch, pouch. Then I'm coming back up. Okay, so you can enter the temple from the kitchen side entrance. Good to know. Before I go down, let me check what's here.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
I mean, we have to go up. That's so nice. I love this game. I know I said it multiple times already, but I really do love it. Burnished necklace. Anything else over here? Nope. Look at this town view, however else you wanna call it. This is the keep, I'm gonna assume, yeah. Yeah. Funny how it hasn't rendered the grain. Yeah, there we go. Now it's rendering in as we're getting closer. This place is nice. I'm loving it, and we're not even inside of Baldur's Gate yet. I wanna ring it. Yeah. That was fun. I need to get down now. That was fun. That was really fun. I kind of wanna do it again, but no. Yeah, we have to go down there. Let's first check everything on this level. Okay, this is the door to the circus. Okay, this door leads to the kitchen. Okay. This is their sleeping area. I cannot go out here. Why not though? I don't know. I'm not gonna steal. Prayers of repent. A book full of narrative, prayers, and for forgiveness to the crying god. It smells musty as if kept underground for a long time. Lord Ilmater, I beseech you to look upon me and behold my sin. Let it stand before your infinite patience and bulk in its presence. For while I am weak, you stand mighty. Let me be absolved before your weeping majesty, that I may cleanly bear the brunt of others in your name. My knees may stagger, my bones may break, my will may fracture, but my faith stands strong on your shoulders. Lord, if you will let it. Register of Temple Dead Speakers. A death will often cause, or in turn be caused by, an imbalance of suffering. On such occasions, a priest must commune with the spirit to see if they can address their imbalance. Please list your trained temple dead speakers below. Dead speakers of the Open Hand Temple. Lashbearer Catherine, left temple. Sister Clarven, deceased. Father Lorgan, deceased. At the bottom of the page there is a handwritten annotation. Apply for dead speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can have none at the next temple inspection. Why? Okay. Anything over here? No. Easy Furniture's DIY. The well-tended garden. Let's check the garden first. A non-denominational, I don't know, guide to gardening for faithful folk. Whomever you pop your prayers towards, everyone needs healing, and you can't afford a blessing toward miracle for every scrapped knee. That's where the most holy art of planting shrubs comes in. What to grow? Healing. Rogue's morsel, best grown in the dark and dusk. You can even plant these in the cellars. Amazing. Balsam. A spindly flower that takes well to tall and chilly climes. Yellow musk creeper. Now these ones are a tad difficult. They do feed on human corpses, which doesn't fit in with the awful lot of fates. But think about it. Really cuts down on graveyard space. What to grow? Poisons. Mugwort. This stuff cures any poison when refined right, but it does smell awful powerful. Stink out a whole temple, this will. Okay, DIY furniture. A practical guide to furniture building. The false bottom chest. Okay, now I need to check all the chests. Now, this false bottom ain't an illusionary glamour, but a surefire way of stopping your most precious belongings becoming someone else's. Prying kids, snooping house guests, or even overzealous city watchmen will all be stumped by this simple trick. Construct a chest. See Building Bits Volume 2 for more instruction. Cut some wood to the dimensions of your chest's internal base. Make sure to match the grain and hue. Nail in some wine corks to the original base. Punch a wee hole in the new bottom. Drop the new bottom into the chest. If you need to move the false bottom, use a long bent nail to lift it out and peruse the goodies as you please. Okay, now I have to check all the chests. The Most Holy Sermons of Lashbearer Catherine. That's the one that left. The collected sermons of Lashbearer Catherine, commissioned on her ascension from Open Hand Temple High Priest to the House of Broken Gods Revered Mistress. O piteous tormented, we live in wretched times. So eager is our populace to beg succor from the city's teeth, and so readily is such succor available that our broken god is seldom lamented to. The weeping of the fetid masses should fall rigorously onto the blood-burned ears of Ilmater, not into the hands of useless bureaucrats. A query often wet on the tongue of Ilmater's loyal wretches is thus: who does he bid us aid? Who does he bid us aid? How must we aid them? The answer is simple. We must give these sordid souls the tool to aid themselves. A working knowledge of the Ilmateric creeds. Unless these unfortunates know how to channel their suffering toward the crying god, how is he supposed to intercede for them? Think upon these words, my children. And Memoirs, Volume 1, Sister Clarven. This book details the path in fate of one Shira Clarven. Moving from the light is how he always phrased it, which I thought was a bit much. A ray of morning light dims this day, he would insist. I just can't really see it the same way. I can comfort, I can listen, I can heal. Of course, my talents are best suited in worship of Ilmater. I have no ill will towards the Morning Lord. Indeed, I think a shaft of his light will always shine in my heart. I worry too. There is something that glimmers in Pa's eyes when he talks about the light, and it's not something I like. I light to Baldur's Gate next Sunday, to the Open Hand Temple. Maybe they'll know what ails him. Meditations, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. This record, penned by Rector Yanis, consolidates various sermons of Father Lorgan, High Priest of the Open Hand Temple. Do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of gathered society for the decrees of those atop it. It is the duty of the faithful tormented, it is your duty, to know when these decrees beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty, it is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it, as it well should. We must at all times recall a central fact. To suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but it is not a good in itself. Some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong rhetoric, but it has an answer. One cannot be healed without it first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing. We enact balance in the name of the Lord of the Rack, and it is right and it is just. Okay, now we need to check all the chests. Well, first let me... Maybe we have the key. You see? We had the key. What?
Still breathing, despite everything.
No. Oh, she failed investigation. Please don't fail investigation. Bro. Guidance? No. You. Guidance on her. Now Mintara. Bro.
Have a lot on my mind. And
Well, everybody failed.
my feet.
Divine Rapture of Ilmater. I missed that one.
Let's see.
The faded text and battered parchment of this Ixian manuscript date back to 4th century DR. And lo, he walked among us, but for a brief and brilliant moment the crying god wept upon our earth with tears of a most fortunate faithful. He took the cur of Gena, this most defiled creature of murder, and held it in his immutable embrace. In his most perfect knowing he walked with it into the sea of fallen stars. The cur clawed and screamed and ripped and tore, but he brooked no quarter. And when the sea ran red with the blood of the divine, the wailing and gnashing ceased. The creature was dead. No trace of his commanded faithful remained, save for a humble iron helm, which washed ashore with a nary a scratch or sea rust about it. Okay. Let's continue exploring. Wait. Oh, right, we have to go down from up here. Right, we don't need to open those gates. We need to go down here. I'm pretty sure I have explored completely this level of temple. So let's go down. Boy, it's dark. Ouch. You know what? I mean, you're holy people, you help people, right? This is helping me a lot. I promise. I promise this is helping a lot. Fine rack. There's obviously stuff behind. Just need to... there's door. Duh. Shelf. Nope. I don't care for rotten stuff. Why do we have so much rotten stuff, by the way? Curious. Blood. Blood. Lots and lots of blood. Damn. Autumn crocus. Sheet music. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Hand drum, plea of rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Okay. 2 doors. Something hidden behind this wall. I have a feeling something hidden behind this wall. It looks like it could open. Plus, it helps that on the map you can see it that way. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, I mean, right for the passing. A book of Ilmateri that writes, this page on the turning is most particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shrink the blasted afterlife awaiting them. Shirk. The Lord of the Rack grants us many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter how their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. It would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with a balming embrace, make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from the hardship. Okay. On the Weary, Volume 1. Weary. A collection of Father Lorgan writings on the despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its mirroring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and filling it in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rock the heart, and left to fester, but must be extracted carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself to the tool of the weary. I don't know. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Okay. Water stuff. Ashabadask. Okay, so tell me that you can open it. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go. This is the... There's a lot of blood over here. Let's go through here.
This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Yeah. Like.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
What happens if I click this? Oh! No, we will not do that.
Here lies Rilloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is, the tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. And yet thy shell will rise.
What the heck?
Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk.
Are you kidding me?
Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont.
What the heck?
Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer?
I will not. No.
Shall it be thou?
Nope. No. Gods no. Arcana. Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Pal will ponder, that's for sure. Especially with the rule of number 1. Well, not number 1, just the rule of 1.
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
I don't care. And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost?
Nope.
Who might say?
Nope. Don't care. Don't care. Nope. Gods no, I don't want to inherit your curse.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
I knew that. Whoa, bro! Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Wait, what will break? Guidance, break it. Freaking hell. Okay, Ara. I will do a long rest. Don't you worry about that. Trip attack. How about we trip attack this guy as well? Good. You know what? Screw them. Freaking zombies. Smite the zombie. And do it again. Cannot believe I had a feeling that would happen when he started saying it, but yeah, I still let it go. You know what? We will rest. Might as well. Okay, their turn. Opportunity attack. Because she does this. Charm. Oh. Broke the Shield of Fate. Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Oh, she critically missed as well. Bro. Backlash. Wait, do I have to go for that guy? No, I don't want this guy to hit me. Okay, but I do wanna take care of this guy. What's this? Oh, direct an ally. Okay, didn't think about that.
I thirst for combat.
You do you? Well, hold on. What does this say exactly? Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Ara, I kinda wanna ignore that guy. Essence, Transfuse, Repulsor, Mind Blast, it's an action. Oh, no, that's a lot of... You know what? Let's see what happens if we kill this guy. Okay. We'll see what happens. I kinda wanna do this. Cool. Hit this guy. Oh. That's all I had to do. Well... Oh.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. Lend your forbearance. No.
That's just hideous laughter, huh? What the hell happened here?
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
And I'm now looting their corpses. But so it must be done. Do I still have the amulet? Send to camp. Don't care about it
Breathe deep
anymore.
and move.
And who was this last person?
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
I don't know what to tell them when they ask me what happened here. Like why are all the corpses outside and... oh, this collapsed. Wait. Can I go up?
Something over there.
Bro. Bro.
What's that?
Bro. Bro. What the... Okay, we will most definitely go there. But first, I need to check what's through this door. Not much, it would seem.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Okay. Scroll of Arcane Lock. Holy Water. Candlestick. Scroll of Dominate Person. The Would-Be Saint. This book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater in service of the Outer City and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Herein is the full true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the Broken God, he of compassion and mercy and the one who endures. I lived a blessed life in every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm, our larder was always full or bursting. But in the years after the death of Sarevok, my eyes were open to the world as it is, a world of pain and danger. A world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much where others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. Okay, there was another... Oh, let's take it. Was it not? Wait, I turned it off. Okay, we'll check that of course. Light up the candelabrum. Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Angeliron reckons he healed up mightily quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome, talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed kitchens. Curious. Man's hand tied together in horse reins. Claimed he's a holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Okay. Those are the books. Viridian crystal. Wait, can you... Damn. What the hell is all this blood? What did we stumble upon? Seriously? I mean, we will seriously check, that's for sure. Oh. Hold on. Oh, game is saving. Let me just check. There's...
Be patient, child. Soon.
The hell is happening here?
Why does Dolor get all the finest weapons? You are a weapon, my sweet. A sharper one than Dolor. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught. Dolor is an art.
Wait, find Gortash in Vern's Rock. What? Hold on. A trail of blood runs from the open-hand temple crypt into a secret passage through nearby caves. We should follow it to find more evidence.
Okay, what about Gortash? Oh, he's in... Oh, right, he will be... Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's explore. I don't. No. We'll go and do a long rest. Nah. We'll do a long. Bro. Can we stop hiding, please?
Don't waste a step.
Get here. We'll go and do a long rest. No, in the... Actually, yes, in the day. Oh. Oh. Perfect.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies!
Mm-hmm. She
I
has
have
no
only
power
agreed,
here.
And you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant.
I don't trust her.
The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or
I
simply
don't
a
trust her.
challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
I don't trust her. At all.
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen.
Nah.
A final chance.
Nah.
Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Nah, don't trust her.
Lizel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
It will be what will be. Kneel, Lizel. To be God's queen chosen is an extraordinary honor. No. This is... No. Do not fall for Vlaakith's lie. Keep silent.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally,
Good for you, Lizel.
I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Good for you.
Your word is nothing. You are nothing.
Good for you, Lizel.
Will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow. While you beg for death. I will consume you.
Yeah, I don't trust her at all.
Unmake you.
Yeah, go away. Breaking blanket. Well, that was fun. Vlaakith appeared to us in camp and made Lizel an offer. Kill Orpheus and she will ascend Lizel to the astral plane and honor her as her chosen. Lizel refused, angering Vlaakith. Lizel believes Orpheus is the way forward for the Githyanki. We should meet Kithrak Voss and find out how to free the prince. Cool. We will do that. What's this? Oh, letter from Arabella. Yeah. We read that one. Let's speak with everyone. Karlak.
Soldier, my engine.
We'll find Damon.
Hurts.
Don't you worry.
I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
You think we'll find you? No. I'm ready if you are.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier.
No problem.
Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Okay. Lae'zel.
I have a lot on my mind. It is done. There is no going back.
Yeah.
As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than
That's
immortality
super mature of
woven
her.
of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies.
Hopefully.
So why do I feel so bitter?
Connect. Insight. Consider Lae'zel's past and present. What is the true source of her resentment? I have advantage, so let's do it. 21. Very good.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything.
You still have the egg?
I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies.
Yep.
Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
That's nice. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Okay, Vlaakith promised to make you but Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
What's next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress
Yeah,
and
we'll do that.
retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tufki Narsin.
Although I'm thinking we might release him after we deal with the Emperor. No, not the Emperor, the Brain. The Emperor's astral touch tadpole promises... no. No. Well...
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to.
And she
but
still said it.
Lae'zel said it anyway, to
Yeah.
her immense credit.
I agree.
She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people.
Yes, she is.
I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
Okay, anything else you could add?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Nope. Halsin?
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
Nothing else? Starion?
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress.
She did.
It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
I spoke to Ulma, the leader of those monster hunters. She wants us to save their children from Cazador.
You spoke to her? Without me? Gods damn it! Of all the hornet's nest of prod, you had to pick that one! Whatever you told them, it's pointless. Cazador does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. Their children are long dead.
You owe them, Astarion. If we can't get their children, at least we can get revenge. Why does he owe them, though? That may be true, but we need to try.
Are you not listening to me? You can't help them. Their children are gone. If you want to waste your time chasing ghosts, fine. But once we find their little tykes' corpses, you can deliver the news when I'm far, far away.
Fine. Oh. That went well. Oh, darling. We'll speak with her last. Actually, we'll speak with this side of the camp in the next episode. Yay! Thank you for watching, and I have enjoyed this episode. Last one that I recorded, I was kind of tired, and I'm pretty sure you could feel that, but this one, I really enjoyed it. And in the next episodes, it seems like we're gonna have some combat up on our hands. Oh, and there's Scratch as well. So yeah, see you in the next one. Toodles!